Hi, my name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. It's review day! Today I'm reviewing the Balanzza luggage scale. Is the premium type of luggage scale actually worth it? Let's find out. Is the premium type of luggage scale actually worth the extra money versus the little cheapy guys that you can get from Travel Center and all those? Now, I'm a professional traveler and I have to get around all around the world, and I can carry a lot of gear. Sometimes when I'm on an expedition, I have to be right at the limit. And what is that limit? How do you deal with these things? So I'm going to tell you the tricks of how to deal with that, traveling with major luggage, and what do you have to do to make sure you're right under the wire. But before I do that, if you wouldn't mind just scrolling down just a tiny bit and hitting that subscribe button, or the subscribe button in the lower right of the video. By hitting that subscribe button, that helps me continue in doing this channel and bringing you this valuable information. Thank you. So what's the difference between a very premium luggage scale like this and one of those little cheap $3 or $4 or $5 ones? Well, there's a couple of differences. The first and foremost is you actually end up with a very substantial tool. I mean, it's like, all luggage scales are the same. Now, I've tried several, and I've had several of the cheapies conk out. Now, if I were smart, I would have, kept those around just to show you. And I'm sure I've got one in a drawer here somewhere that, oh yeah, it's great. But one of the things about the super cheap ones is, in order to make them very small, you have to use non-easily available batteries. That means those little hearing aid batteries, or something you use in your watch or your bike counter or whatever. The one of the major advantages of the Balanzza scale here is that it uses, check it out, AA batteries. Now, you might think, Aaron, seriously, I'm watching a video about AA batteries. Hang on. These things you get anywhere. They're in your remote controls, you're in your kids' toys or whatever. This makes it so easy. So when this conks out at the premium moment, it's super easy to go get some new batteries, pop these things out, put them right back in, and you're good to go. Believe me, I've weighed a lot of luggage. It's a huge, big difference, and I'll explain why that's important, because normally I'll use a luggage or a shipping scale like this. I had to duck down and get my shipping scale. But when you're trying to weigh an awkward piece of luggage like this, what's the problem? Now, you might be asking, well, Aaron, why in the world would I need a luggage scale in the first place? So let me tell you a story. One of my buddies who remain nameless, we'll call him Ralph. Ralph and his wife decided, hey, you know what? In order to save on this check luggage thing, because a lot of airlines charge $20 and up to $30 per piece of luggage per way. Now, on a trip that Ralph and his wife are on to Hawaii, it was like $30 plus $30 is $60 there, plus another 60 is like, we're smoking $120 on luggage. That's a big thing. So think about that. When you've saved money and you've worked out the time and you do all this effort, and you end up blowing $120 extra in luggage. Woo. Now, Ralph decided, you know what? We're going to cram everything into one super huge bag. That way we save on the luggage fee. Well, that all theoretically works, except airlines have a maximum luggage weight that they will allow you to bring on before they charge you stupendous fees. And we're not talking $2 or $5 on top of it. We're talking $75, $100, up to $150 if your luggage is overweight. Now, what is the standard luggage weight for American Airlines? Not American Airlines like United American Delta, but United States Airlines. And the standard has always been 50 pounds. Now, Will airlines change that in the future to say, haha, we're going to get you? Yeah, who knows? I don't know. No commentary there. So Ralph and his wife show up to the airport, and this huge thing weighs like 65 pounds. And the lady says, oh, no, we're going to have to put extra charges. Oh, okay, $5? No, 150 each way. Let me let that sink in. His savings of not doing a second bag of 30 and 30, 60 now costs him 150. He's blowing $300 on bringing a bag. Yeah, that hurt him. So I don't know how many times I've seen people in the airport tossing their underwear out of luggage and putting on 10 coats. It's miserable. So let me show you. You just don't want to be there. So in Europe, it's usually 33 kilos. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to have to hold this guy up, and we'll do our best here. And all you do, this is the nice thing about this scale, is it can hold a huge item. Is you just simply clip this around here. Now my baggage is heavy because it's battle tested, so it's really tough. You just simply tie it around here, then you turn the unit on, and it says hello, and then you're ready to weigh. And now we're going to weigh until it beeps. Now my bag, just with my shoes and everything in there, is 11 pounds. Now that's pretty crazy, right? 11 pounds, but this thing is tough. It's got a stand. I mean, maybe I'll put a link to it below. I mean, this low pro stuff is incredible. But just my bag alone is 11 pounds. The cheap ones can be 5. So imagine that. I only can take 44 or 46 pounds. Most airlines, don't quote me, will tolerate maybe a pound, maybe 2, but you hit 53, you will be universally dispatched. This unit also supports kilograms and pounds. And then when you weigh something, you hear the beep, it's set, you can immediately clear it and zero it out, and you're ready to go. So this Balanzza unit is super tough. It can handle up to 100 pounds. Now, if you can one-hand lift 100 pounds, you're probably like The Rock. You're somebody that's pretty freaking huge. Now, one of the things I know is I've been on travel. Whoa, blurry, hello. It'll go focus in a minute, is I travel with my luggage scale on an expedition, and I carry this luggage scale with me. So I'm going to weigh the luggage scale just to let you know how much this thing weighs. So we're going to weigh the luggage scale and get that going here momentarily. Maybe. Bueller. Oh, it's not stable. It's complaining. Let me set it down. So yes, this luggage scale is definitely heavier than the others, but just a nice big grip. So especially if you can hold it two-handed if you need to lift something or like that. But this luggage scale weighs 7.9 ounces. So it's definitely not the lightest. There we go, 7.9 ounces weighing this luggage scale, but it is a premium one. I've used it for years. The batteries have only gone out once. I've replaced it. I've had other batteries on the cheapies. They die at the most inconvenient time. So as a professional traveler, I cannot recommend this Balanzza scale for your travel to make sure you're under that line. And oh, I hope it's okay because bathroom scales aren't that great. This thing, I've tested it at the airport, set it in the scale, and it's within half a pound. My name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer, motivational speaker, and professional traveler. Please like and comment on my video. Scroll down and hit the subscribe. I'll put the links below. Just hit that little arrow next to the video, expand it, and you'll get a link right to Amazon for this information. I'm also a motivational speaker. Check out my links to the products I serve and what I can do for you. Please also support me on PayPal and Venmo. Thank you very much for watching.